And we're live. So, due to other commitments, primarily my job, could have been here for the market open. As you can see, I had a short setup. Would have hit target on both NQ and ES. Currently, the market is reversing. I believe we had some news today. I'm just going to have a look at the economic calendar. Let's see what that news was. And 14th. So we had inflation. So we've had a downside move, having the reverse at the moment. So we missed the short on ES and NQ, which would have hit target. Looks like the longs are going to set up. You can see on daily chart on NQ, we do look bullish. Possibly going up to the 250s to 290s there. Still a long way to set up on NQ. RTY a long way. ES may set up soon. YM missed a long trade. There wasn't a short trade, but missed a long trade here. Let's see what long trade was set up. We'll set up on this candle here. Interesting. So the only trade I can take on back above that 40,000. Only trade I can take on YM at the moment is a pullback to go long. Gold. Matter of fact, gold is about to set up short. Let's have a look here. Probably not ideal considering we sold from 25.19s all the way down to 24.82s. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. Did make a new all-time high. NQ seems to be the very next instrument to set up here. Suppose I should follow the rules and take the setup. Just a bit concerned about a retest of that 85 here. A little bit concerned about that. So we had the CPI over here. Sold off. This is going to be the first setup here. Again, I should probably stick with the plan here. Down 1% on gold, 1.07. So I'll take the short trade on gold. Who knows? It may work out, it may not. YM requires a pullback. After YM, the very next instrument that looks like it might set up is ES, but that's still a long way off. So looks like it's going to be a short on gold. Again, we've sold off quite a bit. The market could bounce at any point. We're coming in towards the 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go with a short. There we go. So we're in short. Looking for a move down to the 75.8. There is a degree of risk considering how far we've sold off, but it is a true setup, so I'll just take it. There is the possibility of a retest of that 87 area, around 88. There's a possibility of retesting this area, but we'll see. Stops going at 87.4. It's not ideal, is it? Risking 6.2 for 5.4. Who knows, this may be a quick stop out here. Gonna be losing over 30 if we do get stopped out. Who knows? Who knows? I've taken a trade now, so I have to accept the risk. So we've got a target down at 75.8. Got a stop up at 87.4. We'll see. Have a look over on ES. Yes, looks like it might set up soon to the long side. YM still strong. YM isn't compliant in terms of a pullback. YM seems to have the relative strength today. Seen a pullback down into the 200s. Seen this rally to the upside. Would have liked to have been able to take the long trade, but it is what it is. NQ's a long way off. Setting up long. Keep an eye on ES for now. But we also got this gold trade. You can see there was in 6 ticks of profit. Quickly came out of it. Makes me think. Don't want to overtrade here, but maybe get 1, get 5, and then try to re-enter. Thinking of doing that. But I'll be pretty disappointed if I was to get out for a small gain trying to re-enter short and I don't have the opportunity. Decisions, right? Battery. So we had a bullish candle. Didn't quite test the lows. It's not ideal. Let's have a look at ES. Okay, close of the next candle is going to signal along. Depends how it closes, of course. RTY, sorry, YM, still not really pulled back. Keeping an eye on ES for now. Wow. Strength of ES makes me want to get into NQ despite it not being a true setup. But I gotta stay disciplined, regardless of how well the ES trade looks. You have to be aware that it could still, of course, still turn around. Still having difficulties here on gold. Not ideal that we've tested lower. Still pushing. It's not ideal. We got ES pushing. NQ is quite a bit away from giving a true setup. YM still pushing to the upside. See, getting prepared to take this trade on ES. Just gone long there. Just had a true setup on ES. 96.25. $74 for the stop. This gold trade is really being non-compliant here. Really non-compliant. Dips are being bought. Maybe a losing day today. We'll see. So that's previously at 90. We're looking at 96.25. Got a stop down there at 74. I was saying it was tempting to take a long here on NQ, but it hasn't quite set up. Still a long way to go to set up on NQ. So we'll wait. We will wait. You can see we're down 13 just then. Probably down to the gold. Yeah, gold is non-compliant. So definitely could still have a losing day here. Gold seems like it's about to give me the first loss of the day. But we'll wait and see. We will wait and see. Still getting a push here on YM. Greatest relative strength on the day. Q's hanging around. I believe if we hit target on ES and stop on... No, it would still be down on the day actually. Because we are actually risking a little bit more on gold. So now I've got a decision to make whether this is just a bit of a bottoming pattern and the market's about to reverse, or do I stick to the plan and this is just a pullback and the market's going to continue to sell. That's the decision I have to make here. I can't let recency bias get a hold of me though. If the market was to spike up suddenly, get out, and then the market was to then turn around, it'd be very frustrating. At the moment, seems the sellers have gone on vacation. I suppose I have to accept that I'm risking just over 30 here on gold, on ES. Looking just picking up around that 25 mark or so. So we'll see. We'll see. So we've had 3 consecutive bullish candles here. And we're in a short position. 3 consecutive. So buyers have not been able to take control of the market in the last 15 minutes. Did I say buyers or sellers? Buyers have took control. Sellers have not shown their hand. Am I too late here on gold? Or we just see him buying across the board? Who knows? My word, YM. It's gone through the window. See what NQ is up to here. NQ has a long way to go to set up. Long way. Gonna have to stay patient on NQ. Seem to have had greater weakness. I haven't checked the daily range here on. Okay. Considering the fact that we've had CPI, we've only got 278 points of range on NQ, which is, in comparison to recent weeks, pretty middle of the road to the low end. Now with that, thinking whether I should adjust my expectations down in terms of what would be considered an excellent day. Just thinking about it at the moment. Anything north of 60 would be pretty good. So, of course, this could be a loss, but hypothetically, say this was to work out, we'd pick up about 25 there. On ES, we'll pick up another 25, so that's like 50. And we're pretty close to our target at that point. Daily goal. But the gold trade here is somewhat problematic. Because again, we're seeing dips being bought. You see the losses are building here. Imagine ES is pulling back. Oh, it is. So both trades currently not working for me. A little bit disappointed in gold here. increasingly seeming like there is a correlation between these and ES, because as this is pulling back to a bit about to be stopped out here on ES, gold is pulling back. Problem is gold is not about to hit target, but ES is about to hit stop, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You can see we're down 24 just then. Let's wait and see here. With this kind of movement, definitely looks like it's about to be stopped out. No, I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. So just down 27 there. Here we go. Should be stopped out here. Down 29. About a tick away. This thing here is not even going in. Oh my gosh. Well, if I get stopped out on both, I think I'll call it a day. Yeah, if I get stopped out on both, I'm thinking about calling it a day. Unless something else sets up in the meantime. Let's see, so NQ's pulled back quite a bit. All the more reason it was good that I didn't take the trade that didn't set up and use ES as the guide. Otherwise I'd have been in some serious trouble here. Oh, that's a big spike down. So within a tick of my stop, so gonna be losing around about 27. Should be realizing 27, 28. On gold. Oh, that's non-compliant. Yeah, this should be able to take out the lows by one tick. Just wait here. Let's wait and see. So this non-compliance. So as a matter of fact, I've got an RTY short. Was not paying attention. I'm so busy thinking about the longs. Completely missed the RTY short. Stop filled. So that's been stopped out on ES 27.5. Oh my words. And the instrument, that's the weakest. Didn't get in. Let's see where the target would have been. 87.8. Oh, there's no point now. There's a re-entry short on an RTY. You know what? I'm going to keep the order there for now. We get to the 87.8. Need to look across the board here. See, the NQ is saying a possible short. Oh, so the target would have been hit there. Get rid of that order. Can't actually take this. Maybe I can. There's a NQ short. It's not ideal though. It's not ideal. No, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take the NQ short. Oh, we're still in this gold trade here. Let's see if it goes and picks up our target. A bit unfortunate that we've had to lose on ES to possibly hit target on gold, but we'll see. Not being switched on, of course. RTY, which was the weakest, should have been looking for shorts over there. But I was so obsessed with taking a long trade, especially on ES and NQ. I let that bias affect me. We can see YM has a greatest relative strength. It's not going to be setting up short anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. What's gold doing? So we're looking for that move down to 75.8 on gold. Currently trading at 77s. I wonder if this is just a big retracement for the market to continue lower. Breaking the lows and traveling even lower. Well, ES is going to take a long while to set up. Not so much NQ. NQ's weaker, so we'll keep an eye on NQ for now. Oh, what's going on gold? Don't tell me it's retracing. Came down to 77.1. Now it's retracing. Just got to stay calm here. I do have to understand that it could just retrace the entire thing and stop me out. So there's nothing guaranteed at the moment. Anything can still happen. Could still come down, hit target. Could still return, be stopped out. So stay on the sidelines for now. The problem is, it seems that despite the selling here on gold, seems to be linked to the equities, because as the equities find buyers, as we're seeing here, we're seeing gold find buyers. It's not the kind of thing I'd like. Definitely don't want to see that sort of correlation. Definitely not. See, look at this nonsense. Huh. Buyers stepping in on NQ. All of a sudden there's buyers on gold. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Let's see. Well, we can't take a long on ES anyway. Due to this big retracement. Oh, come on. Seriously. Before we had unrealized, I believe the last time I saw it was up at 17. Down to 10 at the moment. Seeing buyers on ES. You see here, buyers stepping in. Same time we're seeing buyers here on gold. We've known news days to be very tricky in our trading history. Seems like today's no different. No different. Well, maybe we should stick to the 2 losses. If we get 2 losses, we'll walk away. So if there is a long, the long would be in YM. Especially due to its relative strength. But what is this? Come on. Try not to focus on every tick, every price movement here on gold at the moment. But I must say it is somewhat frustrating. I'll definitely feel a lot better if we were to get to target, considering the fact that we did lose on our ES trade. If we were to get to target, at least then we'll be nearly flat on the day. We'll still be down. We'll be pretty close to flat. May need to set up my charts a little bit differently, have more instruments rather than cycling through one by one. The purpose of that would be to not miss as many opportunities. See, this looked promising on the move back down to 78. We are seeing buyers step in here a little bit on NQ. Hoping that we get decoupled from gold. And gold sells off, gets to target at 75.8. That's what the hope is at the moment. So we're about to retest the lows. I'm hoping we get a quick flush here. Sharp move to the downside towards the target. Sitting at 75.8, might as well say 76. I need to keep an eye across the board here. A minute 37 to the close of the candle. So ES, a bit of a no man's land. NQ may set up short but needs more selling. RTY already hit its target. YM, greatest relative strength. Only thing we're looking for on YM would be longs. Gold, we're still in the trade. Looking for that move down to 75.8. You see there we made a new low. Only a couple of ticks, but the buyers have come back in. It's not what we want to see ideally. But we'll try to stay patient here. Let the trade work itself out. That's the goal. That is the goal. 76.6, 4, 3. So we got to 3, so expect the retracement here. 5 ticks from target. Oh, goodness me. It's not going to make it easy. Okay, 20 seconds to close of the candle. Let's just look across the board. What we're seeing, YM's not setting up. RTY is not setting up. NQ, not again. And ES neither. So within 5 ticks of target there, pulling back. Seems to be a bit of a bottoming pattern setting up on ES. Had price come down, stall out a little bit, green candle. Seems buyers may want to come back in. Anything can happen now. Anything can happen. Hoping that we continue to remain decoupled here on gold and gold sells off to our target. Certainly would be tempting to move my target down a couple of ticks in order to cover these realized losses, to be flat on the day, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to the rules because I'd be incredibly frustrated if I was to move the target down a couple of ticks, price was to hit the target, turn around and go and hit my stop. Yeah. It wouldn't be great. Oh, it would not have been a great space mentally if that was to happen. So continue to wait here. Hope we remain decoupled from the indexes, which do seem to have stalled out after the pullback into this area. Want to head higher. Seems to be the case. Hoping that we stay decoupled. And we don't have the correlation buying here on gold, considering the fact that we are short. I need to. Hmm. Mm. What is that about? 76.3, now we're up to 78.9. What is that about? Now we're up to 79. The markets. These markets. Now the thought would be, could have trailed stop after price got within 5 ticks of target. But, you know, I'm just going to stick to it. So if we lose up at 6.2, we'd lose just over 30. We'll be down, nearly 60 on the day. It should be a fairly significant. Did you say significant? Yeah, it's a sizable loss if we were to be stopped out here on gold. It's not insignificant by any stretch. Real difficult trade. Looks like it's about to set up on NQ. And a difficult trade would be a short, which isn't ideal. Okay, so we've got YM setting up long. So let's see if we can take this re-entry signal here. It's got the greatest relative strength today, so let's see. 4, 3, 2, go. It's got the greatest relative strength today, so let's see. 193 is our target. $983 is our stop. Let's do 984. Why not? What's gold doing? Gold, man. Gold is going to break my mouse. What is gold doing? Within 5 ticks of my target. Look at that. Oh, good old gold. Good old gold. Very interesting. Very interesting. Seems a short setting up on NQ here. We're around at 200 and a VWAP. Had a selling, small buying. Is this gonna be a trap for a bear like me? I'm not sure. But if it does set up, I'm gonna take the setup. If it does set up, I'm gonna take the setup. The problem is, look at all this selling taking place. Oh goodness me. Of course gold is going the wrong... Oh. Why am I losing? Oh, it's because I'm in long YM. Okay. Okay, I was wondering why it is that my P&L is going the wrong direction. It's because I'm long YM. Okay. So about to take this short here. So short initiated on NQ. $948.50. $107.75. Can you see there? Down a fair bit. As gold turns itself around. YM selling off. Yeah, this is going to be a losing day. It's definitely going to be a losing day. So there's possibly 25 to be lost there. Ideally, would like to hit target here because I could pick up 78 here. Come on. Down 61. I've only realized minus 28. You see I'm down on YM, down on NQ, down on gold. So today looks like it's going to be a bad day. Of course, it's a news day as well. But we'll see. We will see. How likely is it that? Was I the naive short? We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Let's see who's likely to be stopped out. Probably YM. We'll keep the charts on YM at the moment. Most likely to be stopped out over here. Yeah, we'll keep it over here. As this goes up. It's sounding like this here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a significant losing day. Because the most powerful instrument, of course, is this NQ. And it's turning around. It is turning around. But we'll stick to the plan. Gold, 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 gold. 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 Looks like I might have turned up to the party too late here. And I'm going to pay a significant price. You know what? Thinking of closing this gold position here. Definitely thinking of doing it. As this goes up. Ah, goodness me. All the selling took place off here. Absolutely no follow through. You know what I've decided? I'm going to be stubborn today. I've decided I'm going to be stubborn. And if it means that all trades get stopped out and I suffer a significant loss, then so be it. Of course, I could change my mind at some other point, but yeah, I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to be stubborn. So could possibly lose 80 over there. Not sure about that. Lose 30 there. Looking at 110. Onto, so maybe losing about 150. Maybe losing about 150 here. We'll see. We will see. Looking at NQ here, and since the signal candle, we've had bullish candle, bullish candle. Looks like we're going to have another one here. It's not really the kind of movements you'd see with follow through, so currently retesting that 200 and VWAP here, but this looks like it's going to completely reverse. While that's doing it, this YM is pulling back. I would have thought with the bullishness would have followed through more on YM, would be getting towards target now, but not. Gold is going against us. Well, against us, against me at the moment. Wow. Let's have a look at gold. Yeah, well, if we can close bullish on this candle, I'm probably going to close this gold trade. I'm actually thinking of closing it early. You see, we're down 84, I just saw. Look at this, the YM selling off. Not really so much NQ. NQ's been bought up. It's kind of crazy things you see on the news there. Four consecutive bullish candles. YM struggling. Absolutely no selling here. All dips are being bought. Yeah, this looks like it's going to go towards that stop, doesn't it? See, a brief dip was bought so quickly. So quickly. Well, this is doing that. Finally, some buyings come back into YM. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be stopped out here. So let's see. Currently down 103. This is still hanging around, so all the buying's coming in over there on NQ. This isn't even getting to target. Well, NQ looks like it's going to hit the stop, so let's keep a watch on this. Small significant loss here, 80. All the losses are fairly smaller in comparison. So keep an eye on NQ. Where did we lose first? What instrument did we lose on? We lost on ES. How did we lose on ES? A long. How are we going to lose on NQ? A short. Actually got a third pullback signal in RTY here. Had the relative weakness today. But would this be going to the bridge too many times? We missed the short here. Potentially a double bottom here. Are we going back to the well too many times if we were to take a short here on RTY? $23 seconds to go to make a decision here. Do we take the third entry, re-entry short? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it on RTY here. $80.8. This could just be exacerbating a bad day. $96. To that third entry short. Usually these are fairly low probabilities. Let's have a look what's happening. No way, this got bought all the way back up. Yeah. Remember, hope is not a strategy. Let's see. Look at that. We sold all the way down there. Got bought back up on a close. Still pressing up. RTY 80.8. So we have ES holding up here. Holding above the 200. And that VWAP. And we know the ES is the entire market. Maybe we don't want to be short. Probably not. Market's gone up. Bullish candle. You know what? We're going to get out. We're going to get out of everything. No, actually. Get out of everything. So we're just going to get out of everything here. Down 93. Course our target on gold. Still down at 75.8. But I'm not a fan of what I saw on ES. Seem to be building a bit of a base here. Above the moving averages and the VWAP. And with me being in NQ, again, that looks like it's building a bit of a base. We've had a move up, selling, bought back up, closed bullish, selling, bought back up again. Of course, we had a stop up at about the 108 level. Target down at the 48.50s, I believe it was. Stop up at 08. Well, it's not part of the plan to get out, but I didn't like the price action. Got a target up there. In hindsight, it may prove to be the wrong decision to get out of all the trades. Just didn't like how the market was developing on ES. Didn't like this. I suppose there's an argument, you know, you should follow the plan all the way through, even to stop out. There is that argument. But at the same time, when the market was working for me in the past couple of weeks, not to suffer through this sort of price action. Definitely not. Increasingly thinking about whether I should just stick to the plan. Regardless of the outcome. We are at 130. You know what? Let's see. So we'll have to get back in at a worse price there. Over here, we would have to sell at a better price. Over here, we would have to, oh, hold on, that one. Sell at a better price. Over here, what were we doing? We're short. So we'd have to short at a better price. So I'm getting back in if I can. Try to stick to the plan. Was I saving P&L by getting out early? Or was I letting the P&L influence me too much? We'll see if I can get back in. See, I've got out at the 90s. We're down at 77s at the moment. We'll see. We will see. You can see it would have been 20 points better off here on YM. Oh my, didn't get filled on gold. Now we'll see. Be really interesting if this goes on. It's sure that I get out at exactly the wrong point. What's that? Where did the order get filled? Oh, it's because this is selling off. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. 94. What was the stop again? $9.83. I came pretty close to triggering me in. Pretty close. Oh, RTY. That's probably never going to come back now. But we'll wait. Never know. You never know. You just never know. No, that NQ just looks a bit too powerful. Looks too powerful here. Looks a little bit too powerful. A little bit too powerful.
Order canceled.
Would have been triggered in on the NQ. But seeing this sort of price action, just looks like it wants to go higher. So I've cancelled the RTY as well. Currently long in the YM position. This gold trade though. We want to be in the gold trade. No.
Order canceled.
We're going to cancel the gold trade. Gold has been a little bit too correlated with the indexes today. Well, to be fair, it didn't go too high on the retracement. Didn't go too high. Oh,
Order submitted.
let's see if we can get in for a short. Will it be a higher low at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time? Well, to be fair, it did sell off quite a bit.
Order canceled.
We'd only have an hour to the market slow down. Yeah, we'll just get out of the gold for a loss. Let's see what happens over here. Looking at a stop out at the 08s. Doesn't seem that far away. Dips have been bought. Makes you think, doesn't it? If you're that confident that it's going to hit your stop, why not go long? It's definitely something to think about, isn't it? But it isn't a setup. That's the problem. It's not a setup. It is not a setup. If I was to go long and it was to turn around, I'd be very, very, very disappointed in myself. SunQ definitely looks like he wants to go up to that 08. Definitely. Definitely feels that way. But I've got to stay disciplined. I've got to stay disciplined. Because in reality, the short play is still in play. Up at the 91s. That still has not been invalidated yet. Still has not been invalidated. Even though I closed the trade early. Well, maybe I get better data. No, don't do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Order canceled.
But we don't know. What's the harm in being stopped at? What is the harm? See this RTY. What was this target on RTY? 80.8. This market is just bamboozling me. One moment I'm thinking the market's gonna go higher. Next is pulling back. Let's see what the news was. It's already a significant losing day. Inflation, actual, prior, actual forecast. So inflation came in better than expected. So what does that mean? Like rate cuts? I don't know. I don't know if it means rate cuts. That's what I don't know. To be kidding me, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I thought this looked pretty bullish. Are they going to test lower before striking higher? I thought the buyers would have had enough strength to drive this market. Q is down. ES is up on a day. YM's up on a day. And Q looks like it's heading towards a target here. NQ. YM looks like it's heading towards a target. And Q's been a bit of a laggard. Problem is, just not seeing the market well today. Just not seeing the market well. It's going to look like I should have stayed with the shorts here. Gotten out early. It's gonna look like I should have stayed with the shorts. Yep, CRTY is coming down towards its target. Now I've got a decision to make on YM. The thing is, an NQ trade long is so far away. So far away. So about 50 or so points from target on YM. Of course, I'll bring down the size of our loss. So we just took out the lows on NQ. Actually, not quite. So if we take a long here, all we're doing is theorizing. All we'll be doing is theorizing. Prior gets tested lower. Got some shorts involved. Now the market wants to head higher. Head towards the highs. It's equivalent to what I'll be thinking. Thinking that these lows will still hold. Be highly speculative. Why would you take a speculative trade when you're already down? Why would you do that? Maybe you could kind of justify the trade if the ES trade sets up, but not before. Certainly not before. And ES doesn't look great. ES looks a little bit weak here. It's choppy action, not indicative of strength. So we've got a 77 on YM. $177. Let's look across to NQ. Yes. Really not trying to just make a theorized trade. Mm. 8208, so that's 28. Retest the previous day high at 122, that's 40. You know what? As tempting as it is to FOMO here, take a long. just have to accept that there will be better days and better conditions. And walking away with a losing day is not necessarily a bad thing. So I have to just go through a degree of acceptance. As difficult as that may be. As difficult as that may be. Because the only setup on an NQ is actually short. But I do think this looks bullish. This consolidation here. Stop will be up at 08. You know what? Stick to the plan, regardless of outcome.
Order submitted.
Because how do you quantify this? How do you quantify getting out early? What do you do with data like that? Getting out early. There really is no way of. At least if you're stopped out, you know that the plan didn't work on that day. But getting out early? Let's see. Maybe all the sellers have had their chance. They tried again. Couldn't. By the end of the day, you know what? Let's stick with the plan.
Order submitted.
I'm going to get back into gold, even if we get the chance. So you got the VWAP and the 200. Price holding above it.
Order canceled. Order canceled.
I'm in a deep psychological battle. A deep psychological battle. My instincts are saying, don't take the trades. My head is saying, take the trades because it's part of the system. And that's the battle I'm taking. That's the battle. Matter of fact, let's look at ES if that's set up. No, not quite. It's about to set up long though. Maybe on the next 5-minute candle. A long trade on ES is gonna what's YM doing here? See, I'm about to get a long setup on ES, but I'm increasingly weary of taking it because I'm seeing a fall in volume. And with a market that's moving so slowly and choppily, falling volume's the last thing I want to see for a long trade. The only positive I can see as a target would be before the highs. Hmm. Let's go have a look. We're about 16 here on realized. Let's go have a look at YM. See what YM's doing. So about 40 or so points from target there. What's happened here now? We're pulling back on ES. Of course. Of course we're pulling back on ES. Why not, right? Or if this was to work out, I'll be pissed. Oh my word. You know what? Hmm. Hmm. 93. And the thing about it is, the short on NQ would be well into profits that I exited at 90. Be up 40, would have pulled back 40, so small margins. Small margins. Who knows? Maybe this was a trap on the shorts. Who knows? Look how quickly those profits were erased. Definitely makes me think about taking profit here. See, that's where I exited. That's where the stop would have been. That's where the target would have been. Certainly makes you think. If we get back down to the original entry point, do we go short again? Do we go short? RTY. See, there was a possibility of going short there. In alignment with the original setup. See, let's get bought back up here. Hoping this follows through on YM. Still got a minute 40 to go. Ideally, would like to see this candle close positive or pretty close towards the open. Thing is, if price gets all the way back up there, surely it's going to break the highs and travel higher. You know, I'm going to close the trade. I'm going to close that trade. Make sure I don't have any orders in. Don't have any working buys. I'm just going to end it here. We're down 88. I just can't get a read of this price action here. It's chopping around. I suppose this YM may eventually go on to hit that 194, but it's just too much for me. I'm just going to walk away down 88. So, almost gave back yesterday. Between yesterday and today, I'm about flat. But this price action, I just can't get a handle on it. I just cannot get a handle on it. So, I'm just going to wrap up the video there. Thanks for watching. Good luck trading and have a great day.